For those watching, his power went out, so this is why Zully is in the ring. James has got one in this competition. Staff team telling me right now that they were expecting a little bit more. Right connection, that's 2, I believe. The current score is 2-4-4-1. Another one of James. James was worried that Zultruh was actually going to sweep everyone. I've been told before this competition, but looking at the performance right now, James is on a roll. I mean, you gotta admit though, Zully is in the lead. And Taylor, of course. For the fighter, very hesitant, very new to this game. The Resurrection Gang. Oh, great shots from James. And that is rough indeed. James picking him up. He has 4 now. These two in the lead. And they have to triple their scores from now. Just imagine that. Perhaps it should have been 10, but Resurrection, we're always here for the best competition possible. And maybe, honestly, the most exciting competition possible. Taylor's very hesitant as he's going through some current issues right now. His mouse is tweaking a bit. Staff team here very eager to see this competition. They're very excited. James trying to get a good lunge onto Taylor. One has to wonder, though, it is an onslaught. He does have to rush in, and he does, just right there. Taylor losing that damage. And just like that, James getting another one. James here on a roll at this Resurrection Dark match. Going up against Wide Cruz. Caden closely in the crowd, who's actually spectating as the new world champion. Five for James at the moment. James trying to do something there. I don't know. What's the current score for James? 6, I believe. Halfway to the goal of 12. He's getting very close. Nobody's been able to get off him. But right now, Tyler Jackson in all white. He's very prepared. He's very ready. Lunging forward more, getting that nice chip damage, and he goes in just a little bit more. He has the favor right now, but he's got to go in order to get more connections, and just like that. Oh my God! You noticed that right there? James with a clean reversal there, doing a lot of damage. Despite Tyler getting the advantage. He has 7 now. Who is CRW group holder? Max. His main got banned, if you guys didn't know. And he's trying his hardest, but James on a roll here, just absolutely crushing everyone. The Zultruh, as you can see, is very, very annoyed. This is actually, you know, his alter ego, not his main self. His, oh my God, and just like that. Oh, great, brilliant connection by Zultruh. Taking down the momentum of James, and now this is his time to shine. His time to get to 7 in order to get that lead. James, who has 8. The furry got a fall over Zultruh. What a surprise here! What a surprise! But can he get one over Taylor? That's a different feat in order to accomplish. Here goes Fur. The lunges, the connections, a lot of jumping going on here. And he gets a nice shot onto his non-clean side, attacking that. And Fur, you can't hear it right now, but the staff team, they're going absolutely ballistic. We're actually hearing some Fur chants in the staff VC. And, you know, that's just what you just gotta admit. Fur's been putting in the work and the effort. But Wide Cruz looking to stop his momentum right here, getting some nice chip damage. Not enough, though, as Fur heals to full. But he lunges even more, but Wide getting a nice shot onto his back, I believe, and that was just a great connection. So we got to wonder here. Tyler Jackson versus Wide. James has 8 right now. You got to admit, James with an impressive performance here, but will it carry on? And Wide immediately rushing in. Tyler, who's just... You can't call the spikes here. It's just so constant that it's really unfortunate for Tyler here, you know? Wide is 2. Can Wide clutch up? James trying to stop his momentum here, but Wide, oh my god, he is just going absolutely ballistic here with all those lunges, all those connections. Wide has 3. Max. Can Max get 1 here? He's going in. Oh my god, that chip damage onto Wide. And what a great, brilliant connection. Wide made the mistake of jumping way too far back, and that's where the clean got connected right onto his torso, immediately knocking him out. Now, the man's got 1, but Zultruh, on the other hand, he's only probably at 6 right now, I believe, and this is actually his 6th, folks. So he's getting close to. He needs 2 more to tie up to James here. Score update from Taika. There's 6 for Zully. James has 8. Taylor has 4. Wide has 3. James has 8. Husker has 3. Wide has 1. Oh, sorry, 2. Max has 1. And Taylor does have 1. I don't know what Tycoon was thinking. Try to get that through. 14 players here for this dark match. We weren't really expecting anyone, but Fur going in immediately, trying to get the nice connection there. Unfortunately, it doesn't work out too well for him. He backs up. Zultruh immediately goes in. You could see a little bit of panicking from Fur, the fighter there. These two, they're at the top right now. Taylor's getting lots of damage on him right now. It is, you know, Fur is one of those people that speaks in full grammar, yet, you know, you wouldn't really expect that from a man. We got to understand he's a sophisticated man. When you put him back in that ring, who knows? Maybe he get a little bit more or less aggressive. Maybe he will just howl. This is crazy. It's Taylor and Wide now. Lashley and Cruz. This is a banger-ass match. You know, all this is original. I'm not being told anything what to say. And I certainly am not being told that Wide is doing a great connection. Almost had it until eventually Taylor was able to even up the odds. Wide starting off a little bit above the corner. He has the upper hand. Taylor can't get out of that ring. He can't play towards the barricades. Both of these two in high tensions, and the lunge being connected perfectly onto Wide. Wide couldn't protect himself there, and he ended up overshooting to another angle. That made Taylor get the advantage. We got Tyler Jackson up in the other corner. He runs out like an idiot. Not quite sure what's going on there. We might need to check for a Jeff Hardy incident, possibly. That might have just happened before the show. We don't know. But we will investigate onto this matter. We're just as disappointed as you guys. All love to who was that guy? Oh, Tyler. All love to Tyler. I believe. Yeah, I have no idea actually. I don't know what I'm saying. James in the corner of the ring, adding a question mark. Husker, you can see the chat is actually getting a little bit angry. This could affect him heading into this high stakes matchup, the TITANPOWER Championship. Taylor, who just got out of school right now, he's angsty. You can see them both. They're clicking. They're ready for the lunge. Taylor goes in, but unfortunately the damage is just far too much. Jikishi is looking away. Oh my god! And the distance, the following distance, is just a perfect amount. That brings James up to 9. The closest there up to 12 in this matchup. We're seeing Max right here. He's trying to rush in. He gets a nice chip damage on there, but James, sorry, able to get the shot back onto him. He's healed up. Fortunately, though, he's playing towards the ropes, which is a recipe for a disaster. And it looks like Max is just taking him down all the way down to red health. And there we go. He secures the kill. Exactly what he needs to put himself back into this match. But for how long? As Zultruh is in the lead. He's ready to go. And oh my god. And as you can see that right there, both of them, you know, a fired up Max versus Zultruh. This is exactly what you want in this matchup. He's starting to put no brakes being put on him right now. No brakes as Zultruh's being all the way down to red. And just like that, he's put himself back in this matchup. But again, how is he going to be able to get to 9? That is a tough feat to get up to. For the fighter, he's playing too passive here. And that's just his... Oh my god, okay, well, no, actually, I take that back. As you notice, his opponent too aggressive there, and that actually gave him the win. But can Taylor adapt to this new playstyle? Taylor has 8 now. James has 9. Wide's back in the ring. And he's just lunging. He's just ready. His Wide's momentum right now. He's just at 100. But it looks like that's going to be his demise as he's just swinging into an abyss of nothingness. And Taylor Lashley able to get the advantage on Wide. James is in the lead, I believe. Tyler Jackson right now playing at 150 MS. You gotta feel for the poor guy who's just getting his ass handed to him, and these are under circumstances that he just can't control. And you know, I feel for him. I feel for Tyler. I really do. Another day, maybe he'll do well. You notice he's playing a little bit differently. James playing more passive here, trying to adapt to Taylor. They're both playing off each other really well. It just depends on who's going first. And it seems both of them getting the same amount of damage. They're playing exactly the same style right now. But Taylor's in the corner. This doesn't look too good. Oh, he makes the distance, but oh, Jikishi's cornering in on him. And he gets him from behind. The connection, just beautiful there. James has 10. It looks like James might just get this one. Taylor, who's furious, absolutely furious. The whole match is it's a cluster of emotions. They both have 10 right now. They both have 10. Sully, it looks like he might just take him out. He's playing super aggressive right now, and James looking like he's panicking a little bit, trying to get onto this non-clean side. Oh, but he switches it up all the way over there. This is match point 11. If Fur the fighter doesn't get this one, the Furry has to get this one, or else it's over. Fur. The pressure is all on the Furry right now. The Furry needs to do this if he wants the matchup to continue. And unfortunately, he just couldn't howl enough. His suit wasn't put on tight enough. Because at the end of the day, the man who prevailed, well, it's the man with the fattest ass. Ladies and gentlemen, your new champion, Jikishi. What a brilliant matchup. And winning this, being the first ever Titan Power champion. And yes, I said first, as it was never crowned in UWI. So, brilliant matchup here. Brilliant, truly. And we're looking to see the future of how this man will hold this title, you know? But great matchup from everyone. We feel for Tyler Jackson, who... and also, we feel for Omni, who is not able to come tonight. We wanted to get this matchup as it couldn't show up at Heatwave. And we finally got it. Circumstances, if they were a little bit more different, it would have been awesome, but nonetheless a great match. Staff team, do you have anything else you want to say? Well, you heard it from Tyken. Thank you, everyone.